Coach Nyla.
I'm Coach Fatimah.
We're co-wives and co-founders of Outstanding Personal Relationships. So now, okay, whoever follow us on like our IG page, on our Facebook page and everything like that, we've been getting some awesome comments. We see you guys. We see you. Now here's the deal. We've been getting a number of questions about how are y'all friends?
Yeah.
How do you do it? Okay, we're going to get into that. First, we're going to talk about polygyny because we're co-wives.
Yes.
We're in polygyny. So the thing is, we had a question of first impressions. What was your first impression of polygyny?
Okay. We are big fans about telling the truth and being authentic and transparent. Now, 20-year-old Fatimah, no, polygyny, which would require 20-year-old me to share my husband with somebody. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not sharing my husband with anybody. What are you talking about? So now I'm 44, and she's sharing. I'm sharing him with the world, and I always say that we share him with the world. Right. We don't just share him with just us, because he had parents, his siblings, his children, friends, and things like that. But initially, I was shook when I found out. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want to do that.
It's crazy because it was so different for me. Polygyny, I studied about polygyny and read about polygyny before I even thought about polygyny. So I was like, yo, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, then I gotta be responsible, the only one responsible for this husband. It was a lot of stuff in my head. I was like, this makes sense because of the community that it builds, and it was a whole different level for me. So I was like, yo, I can rock that. Yeah,
Sign me up. I see the wisdom in it now, because like I'm older, and I feel like now I'm like, oh man, I needed this time when, you know, like your alone time.
Yeah, hey, I get that too.
I needed that alone time. 20-year-old me didn't know I would need that.
The crazy thing is, you talk about the alone time. I didn't think about the alone time until like later on. But see, I have little babies. I don't know what that feels like anymore. So we're going to leave that alone.
Yeah.
So I haven't had that long time yet. So yeah, polygyny, we actually had different views on it to begin with. So I was like, yo, I can rock this. I can get with polygyny because it made a lot of sense to me with community-wise and everything like that.
I mean, it made sense. You know, it's funny because I'm like, I read it and I studied it with different women, and they were like, well, you know, I'm like, wait a minute, he can do that to me too. What? Hold on. It was cute for somebody else. See, but it wasn't cute for me. So I saw like wisdom, but sis, that's for you. I'm like, for you. I can't deal with that. You know, so I'm not gonna deal with that. But I love it now that I've matured into that level.
Hey, let's talk about that part. Yeah. Our views on each other. Hey,
my initial view, I'm gonna be honest. The first thing that came to my mind was she's tall. And then I found out she's only 2 inches taller than me. It was the heels. And I'm like, what is she, like 5'10"? I mean, I was shocked. Like, and all jokes aside, I thought she's tall. But initially, I was like, she smiles a lot.
Oh,
I said, and I thought that was so rare to see somebody present happy and show up in the room happy. And everybody go, oh, she's so smiling. I'm like, is she from another planet? Because I don't know. My grumpy grandmother, bless her heart, I love her to death, but she wasn't a smiley type lady. So to see somebody like genuinely like bring happy into the room, I was like, this is refreshing. And I thought you were a super extrovert.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, wrong again.
A lot of people think that too. That's crazy. And she said, now this is the first time I'm hearing this, y'all. I said it's real talk. That's so awesome. Because my first impression was like, yo, she is so nice. She is so cool. She's such a sweetheart. And the interesting thing is, I'm going to talk about the polygyny part. I was like, oh man, I'm about to have this sister in Islam. She's been in Islam for like forever. She could teach me this stuff. My daughter had a daughter in a previous marriage. I'm like, oh, my daughter's gonna have sisters. It's gonna be awesome and amazing and great. And yeah, the first year wasn't
set up like that. It's so good to hear though that the expectation was high.
Yeah.
Even though it might not have been that way, having an intention to create a positive atmosphere and add something to it, to our family, to the family that we have now, it's good to go into it that way versus my way, which was, I ain't got time for that. I'm not trying to be sharing it with nobody. She cute and everything, but, you know, I ain't trying to share my husband. But that's not the way to go about it necessarily. It's better to just go about it with optimism and positivity and, you know, a dream of the big picture.
Yeah. So, and we worked on it, guys. Like, seriously, this is, people see the after. They see the results. They don't see the journey. Now, we talk about it in on our website, outstandingpersonalrelationships.com. We give you guys some snippets throughout the social media, and we go into it a whole lot more in our membership. That's outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/RM for relationship mastery. I'm going to give you that again just in case you missed it. However, we worked on that. Yeah. We worked on that, and it was intentional.
Yeah.
It was intentional.
You have to be like that.
We talked to each other. We learned each other. We learned about each other that we each have our own insecurities, our own likes, our own dislikes, and it didn't center around our husband.
Yeah, and that helps you grow when you find out, okay, this person has feelings of doubt or feelings of I could have done better. Or it humanizes the person. So when you look at your co-wife and you don't find that she's human or this hasn't happened and you're in denial about it, and I found that, okay, when I add the human quality, then I'm like, we'll do fine.
Yeah.
We'll do fine.
Yeah. And then the crazy thing is, has become better than I could imagine. I couldn't have planned this at all. I couldn't plan and how it happened or how any of that. It's just, you know, it's the will of Allah, and those who, you know, aren't Muslim is the Most High. We believe in that. We believe that whatever happens, it happens for a reason. Yes. And it's a beautiful reason. Yeah. It is. Agree. It's just crazy. Like, you guys, it's genuine. Those pictures that you see is genuine, but it didn't start there. So don't be afraid if it's not great at first. Don't be afraid if you may come with some rejection or bump into some rejection at first.
That's okay, because we did.
We did.
We're sitting here doing a video and doing a live and talking to you all about, you know, our successes and some of the things that happened that weren't so successful, but we did our work.
Yeah.
And
we talk about it. We're still working. And you guys will be able to find out what we did and how we did that in our monthly program at outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/RM for relationship mastery. So we hope you guys got something from this. We decided to come live to you because we haven't done it in a while, just she and I. So,
and we have fun when we do. So we have a good time together, right?
So make sure you guys comment. Make sure you guys click that link or go to that site, and we'll see you soon.
Yep. Amina Halilu says, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu
Say her name.
Amina. Walaikum assalam. Yeah, we see you, girl. I be seeing you on there commenting. We see you.
I love that. Thank you for the love, you guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
Because we both are getting love.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
And the du'as and the blessings and all of that, because it's not easy putting our life on display like that. Yeah. But we actually really enjoy doing it for y'all.
Yeah.
We really do. So, and we see y'all. We see the appreciation.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So, how did you first feel that she wants to marry your husband?
How did I first feel?
You know what? I heard rumblings of
it. People used to ask me how I felt about it, and well, why your husband? I said that girl ain't crazy. It's not crazy to want stability and want family and want this structure for your children, and it took somebody that was a single mom that had went through divorce that wasn't Nyla to tell me, this is how this looks for somebody that went through divorce or a single mother. this is not easy work. And what's interesting is that sister that, you know, I love her so much because she had both sides.
Yeah.
She had her children, she went through a marriage, a divorce, and then she married again and had the rest of her children with her husband. Very similar to you. So she was able to get me in a proper mindset to go, okay, you never went through that though. So you don't know what that's like, do you?
Wow.
So that's how she can want to do this, because she came from this place, and I know what that feels like. Right. So I'm so grateful to have that insight. So I had to think about it. Is it crazy to want this kind of person, this kind of family, have connection for your children so it can grow and branch out and be beneficial to everyone involved? That's not crazy. And I think people wanted me to think it was crazy for you to want that, you know? And I'm like, yeah, girl, that's what you're supposed to want.
Yeah. Real being real, guys, seriously, I saw the family dynamic. I saw it. I saw this beautiful sister. I saw the way he treated her. I saw the way he treated the family. It was nothing where it's like, I'm going to come up in there and I'm going to destroy this and blow mine. No. It was so it definitely wasn't that. And I was like, I saw the big picture. I saw that dynamic. It took us some time to get there, but alhamdulillah, it
went like that now. It feels like it went
now
like
it's
that. I'm like, what were we doing? And then I was joking with our husband. I was like, why you had me where I wasn't talking to the sister right away? And he was like,
I was waiting for you.
That was you doing that. You know, and we can joke about it now, but I remember a time I wasn't joking and it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
But a friend of mine said, Fatimah, if Allah brought you to it, He'll bring you through it. Mm-hmm. So He knows you're built to be able to last with this, and He brought it to you this way. We know people with wives overseas and one here.
Yeah.
They, got to go back and forth over a whole ocean.
Right.
Ever so many months
away from each other.
Right. Months away from each other, and we're so close in proximity and relationship-wise. Yeah. I said, this is customized this way for me specifically. Yeah. For us specifically, because he knew we could handle it.
It works. It definitely works. And
had to get out of our own way, y'all.
It's actually, we definitely thrive, and alhamdulillah.
This is real. This is not for clicks or for views or for followers or anything or fans. This is a process we went through, and this took work, but we were intentional, like you were saying. But we really genuinely have love for each other, our children, our family, our husband, and we want to win. We working to win.
That's it.
And we want other people to win
That's
too.
That
so
part
that's
too.
why this work is a labor of love, and it's an honor. But we know there's success in it, so that's why we want to push for this so hard, because we want to give people, a shorter distance in their journey than we had.
Right.
Ours took years. People think we just popped up and, we going to the grocery store together.
Hey, look at the picture.
With the kids. And no, it wasn't like that. So we post about each other and show love on Facebook, Instagram. That we had a journey to this point full of hard work, dedication, and we've been consistent.
That's
so
what I think
it's important.
Why it stays strong, because we did the work at the beginning. If you just jump into it and it's a lot of phoniness involved in it, it's not. The time gonna promote you or expose you.
Yeah,
it's gonna promote you or expose you. If you're faking the funk, people gonna see it. They're gonna smell the funk.
Yeah,
it's gonna be funky.
It's gonna be funky.
It's gonna be funky. So
let's make it funky. No. My bad. I dead straight. But we really, and that's why we keep pushing that. If you decide that's what you want to do, whose permission you gonna wait on?
Right.
Other than your own.
That's that part.
So I'm like, I don't have to wait on him. He wants me to talk to her, but I don't have to wait on him to tell me to talk to the sister.
See?
I'm like, girl, talk to her.
Sisters, you ain't gotta wait for permission from other people. No. Wait on your own. Don't wait for nothing.
Yeah.
Give yourself permission to do that. Reach out, whether you're the initial wife, whether you're the incoming wife. And we're saying that because it's just easier for some people have some issues when it's like first wife, second wife, initial wife.
Incoming sound like a bomb coming.
Incoming.
So that's what they look at it as too. Sometimes they're like, she incoming.
Give yourself
like a missile. And then it goes. One of those.
Anyway,
They do that.
give yourself the permission, to reach
Don't
out.
demonize each other.
Yeah, and even if you're met with rejection, you just got to think about it. It's new. Give it some time.
And don't expect things.
Yeah,
Jump
the
into
expectations.
training.
Yeah, the expectations. Yeah, we're jumping into training. Like I said, it's going to be a whole lot more
We gotta
at
go.
outstandingpersonalrelationships.com/RM. So until next time, like I said, I hope you guys got some good information from this, and you guys got to see us live and in person, in flesh, all raw, and all that good stuff.
Yes.
So until next time, Assalamu alaikum, peace.
Assalamu alaikum. See you guys next time.